Hello, it is Lynx here, and I am trying a new setup once again. So today I will be reading Keeping Up with the Bakugous by Sunny from Cabin 10 CHB on AO3. It is a Gen Fic and no archive warning supply. Characters are Class 1A and Bakugo Katsuki. Tags are Good Mom Mitsuki, Soft Bakugo Katsuki, Sick Bakugo Katsuki, Social Media, Famous Bakugo, and Popular Bakugo. Summary. Bakugo Katsuki is a model and an influencer. You can't deny it. And I want my boy to suffer then be happy, so yeah, read if you want. Just give it a chance. I wrote this because I would want to read this. Chapter 1. Katsuki Bakugo was sleeping. Well, trying to. His bedtime was 8 p.m. sharp, enforced like clockwork by his parents even now, years later. The faint from the city outside the window barely touched the neat, minimalist room of the dorm he shared with the other first years. His hair was a mess, chest rising and falling steadily, though always slightly lower than a normal kid's, a reminder of the tiny battle his heart had fought when he was born. Bakugo's life had always been loud. But not just in the way people assumed. Not just the shouting, not just the explosions. He was loud because his survival had made him loud. He'd been a rainbow baby, fragile as a newborn, with a heart so weak that the doctors weren't sure he'd make it. His parents had been just 17 when they had him. Mitsuki, still fresh off magazine covers, and his father, the rising fashion icon. They had loved him fiercely, unconditionally, like a treasure that the world had tried to take too soon. By the time his quirk awakened, Katsuki's ears had taken a beating. Explosions had always been loud, but for him, they weren't just loud. They were pain, ringing, deafening, the kind that made his chest race and his heart catch. Anger became his therapy. Shouting became his heartbeat. Every blast, every yell, every grr and stomp helped his body find rhythm, helped him feel alive. His parents knew that, and they encouraged it, loving him loud, raising him gentle. And yes, he'd grown up a little in the spotlight, modeling as a child, being photographed in campaigns alongside his stunning mother and stylish father. His life was an open gallery, but Mitsuki never shared his face online. Never. Not even a glimpse. Not because she wanted privacy for herself, she was used to flashing cameras, but because Katsuki deserved a choice. People still adored the Bakugos, the perfect blend of celebrity parents and adorable little boy. Mina Ashida was very aware that this phase of hers was a little weird. She sprawled on the couch in the Class 1A dorm common room, phone held above her face, pink eyes glued to a never-ending stream of mommy vlogs. She didn't even know how it started. One cute toddler video, one wholesome family clip, and now her entire For You page was filled with soft music, gentle voices, and moms talking about snacks, routines, and love. She smiled at her screen. Aw, okay, but this one's actually really sweet. Denki glanced over from where he was sitting with Kirishima. What are you watching now, Ashido? Mommy vlogs, Mina said proudly. For fun. Kirishima blinked. That's actually kind of manly? Mina snorted and scrolled again, then froze. On her screen was a woman sitting in front of a mirror, casually doing her makeup. Her movements were confident, practiced. She had sharp eyes, strong features, and a presence that felt oddly familiar. Wait, Mina muttered. Hold on. She tilted her phone, squinting. Doesn't she look like... Denki leaned over. Like who? Kirishima joined them, brow furrowed. She kind of reminds me of someone. Mina's eyes widened. Like Bakugo, a little. Right? At the name, Izuku's head snapped up from across the room. Can I see? He asked quietly. Mina handed him the phone. The moment Izuku saw the video, recognition hit him instantly. That's her, he said. That's Mitsuki Bakugo. Silence. Bakugo's mom? Denki yelped. Before anyone could stop him, Mina had already connected her phone to the TV. The video filled the screen. Mitsuki smiled at the camera as she blended foundation, completely relaxed. Good morning, loves, she said warmly. Today's just a stay-home day. Nothing fancy. Katsuki's still asleep, thank God, and Masaru's already at work. She laughed softly, shaking her head. I still can't believe I get to say this, but Katsu is a gift from God, truly. I waited my whole life for him. Every day with him feels like a blessing. The room went dead quiet. Mina clasped her hands. Oh my God! Another video autoplayed. This time, Mitsuki was in a bright kitchen, chopping vegetables while casually talking to the camera. Masaru passed behind her, stealing a piece of something and earning a playful swat. Katsu's a picky eater, Mitsuki said with a fond sigh. Always has been, and that's okay. I don't believe in forcing kids to eat foods they hate. Food should feel safe, comfortable. If he doesn't like it, we'll try again another day. She smiled, softer now. I want him to grow up loving meals, not fearing them. Izuku swallowed. Kirishima rubbed the back of his neck. That's actually really sweet. More videos followed, little moments of life. Mitsuki talking about raising Katsuki young with Masaru, laughing about how tiny he was, sharing how grateful she was for her family, never once showing Katsuki's face, just his voice sometimes, his hands, his presence. Wow, Denki whispered. Bakugo really comes from that. Mina glanced toward the hallway. And he's asleep right now? Izuku nodded. His bedtime's early. They all looked at each other, a shared realization setting in. The loudest person they knew, the angriest, the one who yelled the most, was raised by parents who spoke softly, loved loudly, and chose gentleness every day. And Bakugo Katsuki had no idea his classmates were sitting there, learning just how deeply, fiercely loved he had always been. Chapter 2, UA. After 8 o'clock, the dorm lights were dim. Bakugo had gone to bed without a word, door shutting with its usual finality. The common room felt quieter once he was gone, like everyone instinctively lowered their voices. Mina queued up another video. This one's about UA, she whispered. The screen lit up. Mitsuki sat in front of her mirror, hands folded in her lap, makeup untouched. She looked proud, yes, but tired too. Katsuki got into UA, she said softly, and I'm so proud, I don't even have words for it. She smiled, but it didn't fully reach her eyes. He's always wanted to be a hero, from the moment he could walk, and when your kid latches onto something like that, sometimes it's because it's the only thing that makes sense to them. The room fell completely silent. My baby has always struggled to keep up with kids his age, Mitsuki continued. Physically, always has. His heart just doesn't move as fast as the rest of him wants to. Izuku's breath caught. So when other kids wanted to run or play for hours or roughhouse, Katsuki couldn't, not without consequences. Mitsuki exhaled slowly. And after a while, it's easier to say you hate other kids than to admit you can't keep up with them. Mina pressed her sleeve to her eyes. The video cut, and another started automatically. Mitsuki was walking this time, phone angled slightly down as she spoke. He focuses on being a hero, she said. Nothing else, no distractions, no attachments. Because if he's the best, then maybe the doctors, the tests, the appointments, all of it will be worth it. Her voice wavered. But the medicines make him different. The schedules make him different. The limits make him different. She stopped walking, and I worry. The word hung heavy. I don't care if he's famous. I don't care if he's the strongest. I just want him to be happy. I just want him to live. Her eyes shone. The next video was filmed late at night. He called me after his first day at UA, Mitsuki said quietly. He tried to act annoyed, like he always does. A tiny smile appeared. But he told me his classmates were good people, that they didn't push him too hard, that they waited. Mitsuki laughed softly, wiping her eyes. I cried after we hung up. She took a breath. For the first time, I wasn't worried about him being left behind. The video faded out. No one spoke for a long moment. Kirishima finally broke the silence. So that's why he gets mad when we slow him down. Denki shook his head. He's not angry at us. He's angry at his body. Izuku looked down, hands clenched. He just wants to be enough. Down the hall, Katsuki Bakugous slept, heart steady, chest rising slowly. Unaware that his classmates now understood the reason behind every glare, every outburst, every wall he built between himself and the world. And tomorrow, they would be greater. Not obvious, not pitying, just there. Chapter 3. Ignites. It was Mina who found it. After Bakugous' door clicked shut for the night, the dorm grew quiet. Phones came out. Lights dimmed, and Mina scrolled. Wait. Her voice was small, incredulous. Denki leaned over. What now? Mina's thumb hovered over a video. I think this is Katsuki's channel. The others froze. She turned the phone so everyone could see. Katsu explodes. Subscribers. 10.3 million. Kirishima's jaw dropped. 10 million? Izuku's eyes widened. That's him? Before anyone could stop her, Mina connected her phone to the TV. The first video autoplayed. Bakugous' voice hit the room, confident and sharp. Yo, Ignites, he said, arms crossed, glare at the camera. Today I'm showing you how to cook pasta without burning your kitchen down. Follow or die. Just kidding. Don't die. Seriously. Mina gasped. That's him. That's literally him. Another video played. Bakugous had a vanity, foundation and brushes spread out. Make up for your friends, not haters, he said bluntly. If it smudges, blame practice, or your hands. Don't come at me. The next video was a study vlog. He wore glasses, hair messy, a notebook open in front of him. Study with me. Focus. This isn't optional unless you want to fail. Denki muttered, he's actually really nice. Izuku nodded, but still Bakugo, loud, confident, unapologetic. Then came the cooking videos. Today I'm making cookies for boomies, he said, grinning slightly. Yes, that's what I call the younger fans. You're cute, so I let you live. Comments scrolled past, dozens per second. Ignites forever. Boomies stand strong. Katsu's a king. Fanbase call themselves Ignites, Mina whispered, and he goes along with it. Kirishima shook his head. They rush to defend him online, don't they? The next video hit. Bakugou's expression grew serious. Listen, he said, looking directly into the camera. Being deaf or having a heart condition doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. You don't get to pity yourself or anyone else. You get to fight. You get to live. Izuku felt his throat tighten. Bakugo smiled faintly. And yes, that includes me. I'm loud. I explode. I'm stubborn. But I live, and you can too. Then another video. Him laughing, cooking for friends, doing casual makeup on someone off camera, dancing in the living room, glow products lined up behind him. He's a model, has his own skincare line, and makes content for fun? Mina whispered. Denki laughed. Bro's literally doing it all, and he's actually kind. The room fell quiet as another video autoplayed. Bakugo leaned in, glaring at the camera. Remember, Ignites, he said. Protect each other, protect yourselves, and don't let anyone tell you you're not worth it. Boomies, you're cute. Ignites, you're fierce. That's it. End of lecture. They all stared at the screen. Izuku's voice was soft. He really cares about people. Kirishima nodded slowly, and he doesn't even have to. He's loud, sharp, kind of scary sometimes, but he chooses to be good. Down the hall, Bakugo slept, unaware that his classmates had just discovered the other side of him. Confident, bold, sharp, adored, and fiercely kind to everyone who mattered. And tomorrow, they would have to pretend they didn't know. Alright, how did I forget the name? Keeping Up with the Bakugous by Sunny from Cabin 10 CHB. I enjoyed reading this, and I hope you guys enjoy listening to this. So, for now, farewell, goodbye. Remember to eat, sleep, drink your water, and take your meds. And when you sleep, go to bed at a reasonable time. I'm being good. I'm recording this in daylight. Ha 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 ha. By the way, Mouse Satan says to subscribe, and also, Rat definitely thinks so too. We love Rat Satan.